these are some of the things that are, the promises that will come to fulfilling in your life, in my life, in all that we do by the Spirit of God. To teach us and to use us for the establishment of the kingdom. Where you work, wherever you live, all that you do. People are watching you and I. And I see that in our village, around us, and what's happening. So that's how I've sort of been looking at this. To give you some spiritual enlightenment and strength to understand how important you and I are to our Father. And I think how wonderful it is that one day we will all meet up with those who have gone on ahead of us. And I think, man, it's so important to be prepared. Like I said, the harvest is ready, but the laborers are few. People who are willing to go out. I want to share with you a couple of parables. That's what I do. I learn the stories. And I talk to him like I'm talking to you now. Lord, what does this mean? And he says, oh yeah. And he'll give you that understanding. And he'll give you that whatever you need. There are times we feel hoo-ha, and no. But it gives you, it shows you what you're really made of. How much do you love me? How much do you seek me? And you shall seek me and find me, when you shall search for me with all your heart. And this is the fulfillment. Dear God, in all your ways, whatever. And the God and the Jesus that I know, the Spirit that I know, He answers you when you ask Him. And believing it will happen. And this is where a lot of people, I've seen a lot of people pray. I've even heard of people trying to bring the dead back to life. This is way back in the 50s, way back in the 60s. And these people are doing it, they're praying and I was still young. I watched these people trying to bring this fellow back to life. And what's this fellow doing? That's how strong the spirit of deceiving is. And when you experience all these different things, then you begin to see, you begin to understand, the Spirit, I am the light. I am the understanding. Right? He that loveth me is he that keepeth my commands. And I thought, well, Lord, for verily, verily I say unto you, except you repent and believe and be baptized, you cannot enter the kingdom. Keep the Sabbath. This is the most important sign that Jesus left. And this is what he says regarding the law. I did not come to destroy the prophets or the law, but I came to fulfill. Not one dot or jot, one title of the law shall pass until all be fulfilled. For he who breaks the least of these commandments and teaches men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But he that teaches and keeps my commands, he shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. And this is where the test is for a lot of God's people. The keeping them. This is why I have kept my Father's commandments, says Jesus. I have kept them. I did not come to destroy. My Father and I are one. And this is why I say it's so important, learn them. And as I'm driving, I practice learning it all the time. And as I practice in them, he gives me something that I never understood before. Ah, yeah, this is what you're talking about. And when you experience that, the Spirit of God is within you. He's teaching you something. And He conditions you for what He wants you to be. Because of that, the harvest is out there, is ready. But the laborers are few. Kaya ngā kaimahia te atu. Where are the true preachers? The true gospel? Well, there's a lot out there. The horror of Babylon. This is one you've got to be careful of. I have kept my Father's commandments. My Father and I are one. That's what he's talking about. And when we look at it and met him and spend a bit of time in prayer and ask him, hey, reconcile with God. Be as one. And in conclusion for our meeting this morning, just like to thank you all for coming. And I just pray that whatever you've heard this morning, to give you that spiritual uplift, spiritual growth, to prepare you for what God has for you. Because when we all come together, it's all thing. Remember that what you do and what I do